everyone, it's Katie here from the Scrappy Sisters, and it is day 19 for Scraptember, and today's prompt is scraps. Now, I've not cheated, I'm using all scraps on this layout, but I have backed my cut file in scraps, which is what I really like to do with like the scraps or the parts of, you know, the pieces of pattern paper that I've cut into already in my collections. I find backing cut files is a really great way to use up scraps. So if you are a lover of cut files, that is a good way to get scraps used up rather than recycling them. And that's what I've done here. And I did also pull out some scraps to back my photos with as well. So you can see here I'm layering up again on another layer, trying to get those smaller pieces of the pattern papers from the Legendary collection used up. You will have seen, I think I've only got one more, you'll be pleased to know, layout coming this month from the Legendary collection, because I think this might be video number 5 using this collection. So I've made a lot of layouts and I've worked a lot with this collection. And yeah, I've really loved what I've put together. But I'm definitely happy to move on to creating with other things. But I am super excited to have almost killed this. At the time of doing this voiceover, it is still all early August, and I haven't quite finished. I will film my Killer Kit video and that will go up at the end of August, so I'll be interested to see if future me does finish the Legendary collection, or if I sort of leave it with 1 or 2 more kind of layouts possible to make. I don't know yet. We'll see how we go. So this layout is photos of Lincoln playing with his father's Lego. These feature quite heavily in my photos this month, actually. I think I made 3 Lego photos, maybe, layouts. But when these photos were taken, so let me check the date. This one was taken, 4 days before Addison was born, on the 27th of March. And Lincoln has just really recently discovered Lego. He's still a little bit little for Lego. He's only 3.5. He can kind of, put the pieces together, but he does have a lot of trouble pulling them apart. And he's not great with building anything complex. Like, he makes a few cars or puts wheels on things and calls them cars. But he just loves it. He really, really loves it. And so it's a bit hard to see in the photos, but Danny, my partner, he has like it's like a plastic suitcase with compartments on the inside that he uses to store Lego, and it's all Lego from when he was a kid. And we made the mistake of showing Lincoln, and now he's obsessed. So it's called Daddy's Lego, and he asks to play with it. Not every day, or he did at the start, but he's slows down a bit now with his Lego playing. But every now and again he comes up, "Mummy, can I play with Daddy's Lego?" And he grabs it out. He can open the container now himself, and he's getting older. So they are the photos, and so I have this Lego cut file. Well, it's 2 pieces, but it's the one cut file from Confessions of a Paper Addict. If I remember, I will leave a link to the cut file in my description. If I forget and you want a link, let me know, because I will go back and find it for you. But yeah, the cut file was perfect. I've actually had it cut out for a while, knowing that I had Lego photos to document, but just hadn't kind of got it onto the page yet. So I thought this was a good opportunity to get that cut file out of my stash, because I've had it cut for a good 6 months. Whenever it came out, I can't remember when Virginia released it, but when it came out I grabbed it and cut it almost immediately, and then just haven't used it. And so I pulled out a lot of the stars that were in the ephemera for Legendary. I think I got 2 packs of the Legendary ephemera. Maybe, no, but this still might only be, anyway. I think this is only one lot of the stars. And I also fussy cut a couple as well. And yeah, I'm sort of creating 3 clusters. I'm not really counting the cut file as a cluster necessarily. I'm just creating the clusters of my ephemera. But the bottom cluster is quite large, and then there's 2 clusters at the top, as you can see. So I'm just sort of getting everything roughly placed where I want it, and then I'm going to stick it down. Obviously with this method, this is what I do a lot when I'm creating my layouts. Things move. It doesn't end up exactly... Oh, sorry. You can also... That's Lincoln. He came to join me while I was filming this, and he's handing me things. He's sitting on the kitchen table, sort of above where the camera is and where my layout is, and he's handing me things. See, that was my day one layout. And he keeps saying, look at this, mummy, look at this. And then he wants my ATG gun, and he wanted to make a layout with me, and I kept asking him to wait. I did, as soon as I finished recording this, I did get him some paper and some stickers, and he did have a little crafty session with me. But yes, you can see him there pushing the layout back into frame. He didn't obviously know I was filming. He has no concept of the fact that I make YouTube videos. He does know what YouTube is because he loves watching his own little shows on there, but he doesn't, obviously has no concept of what I'm doing. He just sees me creating fun things with paper, and he wants to have fun too. So that's like, he loves doing crafty things. So hopefully that love continues as he gets a bit older. But I sort of throw the things that I know I'm not going to use into a little box, and he can go nuts. Particularly, he loves stickers and my ATG gun. And so, yeah, I have to just keep that ATG gun out of his hands, because obviously he doesn't know how to use it, and all it does is end up with him pulling the tape out, and just, yeah, it's fun. It's fun. So my little clusters, I've got a few pieces from the cut apart sheet, from the 6x8 cut apart sheet. So one says wild things and one says, oh, the places you'll go. I just thought they were cute. So I'm sticking those down, and I've got another piece up in the top right that's epic. That's what it says. And I'm just sticking everything down, adding some foam to different pieces just to create some dimension. I did pop up one of my photos. The photos are essentially they're not exactly the same, but they basically are. He's just very concentrated on his Lego building. But I thought, why not put both of them on? I mean, one of the photos would have told the story, but, they're both cute. My cat's also in the background looking out the window, which I thought was also cute. What else to tell you? So, day 19, we are certainly nearing the pointy end of Scraptember. Don't forget, as always, you will have heard this a million times, or 19 times already, this month, but everything will be linked in the description box down below. So, Jess and I are obviously alternating videos every day, and then Christy and Laura are alternating videos every day as well. Christy and I release on the same day, so we're doing odds, and Jess and Laura are doing evens. And there's a lot of other people playing along. So everything will be linked in the description box. There's a playlist rather than linking to everybody's channels. There's just a nice, easy playlist for you to go and just pop it on, and you can, the videos scroll through automatically. So you don't even have to worry. That's been an addition thanks to Christy, who did this for her 30 Days of Sketches series and worked really well. And so we jumped on that bandwagon because it makes our life a lot simpler, I'm not going to lie. And it also just takes the pressure off people participating in these kind of series. Like people can come and go as they can, and sometimes people ask for commitment, or you need to commit to something on a specific day, whereas this way you can just kind of dip in and out however suits people, and I think it's a good option. So I hope you're enjoying the playlist. I will link direct to Christy and Laura's channel as well, though. Now, I'm also using wood veneer here, and they're from Shadney. She has an awesome Etsy shop. She creates great wood veneer pieces, lots of different sort of alternative ones, and some really funny ones. So Christy's on her design team, actually, and I will try and remember to leave a link to Shadney's Etsy shop. If I don't, somebody remind me. But yeah, she's got some cute Lego wood veneer, which I snapped up. She is based in America, but for those of you who aren't in America, I found her shipping really reasonable, and it arrived quite quickly, all things considered, and very well packaged, so nothing was broken or anything like that. I didn't order any sort of really huge pieces, but I did a decent order. I thought if I'm going to get something posted, might as well make the most of it. Now, just for the finishing touches, I am adding one word sticker or phrase sticker into each of the clusters. So one says wild thing, one says out of this world, and the one that I put under the title says adventurous spirit. My title is using one of the word die cuts or title die cuts from the Legendary Collection. It says rad. And then I've added my little Lego, and then I just thought it needed something else. I am going to add splatters, but I just felt like it was a bit, I don't know, the white it just needed something. I couldn't mat it really on a piece of pattern paper because there wasn't that much space to cut off some of the white cardstock. So I just grabbed my pen and I'm going to create a little doodly border, just a single line border, doing a little bit of a squiggle in each kind of side. And it does definitely add some interest. Now, I really struggle to take photos of this border, so it is going to be difficult to see in my close-up, so I do apologise for that. It's much easier to take photos of your layouts when you don't have things that go right to the edge of the page. But yeah, you'll see that it was a little tricky to capture. So I'm just adding some navy Heidi Top Colour Shine. I have nearly used all of this. It's going to be a sad day when it's finished, but also kind of exciting. So here is my close-ups. Thank you guys so much for watching today, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Bye.